So, Hugo Schweizer is sharing his troubled past with us, and a certain YouTube user has respect for that. Well, I can understand that. But I did also notice how this YouTube user likes to attack the victims of people like Hugo Schweizer. They'll defend the choices that harms one's self and therefore they need pity, but will defend them for the things that they did do that harmed other people. I'm pretty sure this is called victim blaming. In this person's next video, I'm sure they'll probably be talking about that alcoholic pedophile who is now no longer a pedophile because they stopped drinking and therefore are no longer a sexual predator. I've also enjoyed how this user and people who've commented on the video say how I deliberately left out the context to what he was saying, which isn't true. I posted a link to where he said that. Anybody can go and read it and see the context of it. What I was saying is that he has sex with his students, and he has admitted to having sex with his students. The blog post that was written by him, admitted that he has had sex with his students. And I was pointing out the despicable nature of this and how he should be fired, if not possibly even incarcerated for these actions. It's also funny how this YouTube user didn't seem to make the connection that just because a person has admitted to a past of abusing substances doesn't suddenly get rid of their predatory sexual behavior. I mean, any simple research, psychological research into people who conduct predatory sexual behavior don't just wake up one day and realize, oh my God, I'm a scumbag. They have a problem for the rest of their lives. We don't go around letting pedophiles say, oh, I've reformed now. I don't want to harm children. And then place them in a position where they can harm children. A sexual predator is a sexual predator, and no amount of drug abuse covers up that fact. And no amount of drug abuse or admitting to drug or any kind of substance abuse negates any of that. No, 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 no. This guy must be one of those reformed sexual predators we've been hearing so much about. And as is typical of people who criticize me, they make an abstraction in what I was saying in order to bash me. At no point did I criticize the man for being addicted to drugs or alcohol. I criticized him for stashing drugs on the job, which is illegal. I criticized him for showing up to work drunk, which is, wrong. And I criticized him for having sex with his students. I didn't bash him for being an addict at any time in any point in that video. But as usual, to attack me, somebody makes a massive abstraction from what I was saying. This same YouTube user claims that I said he was still having sex with his students. I said, I think he is. He's a sexual predator. I said, sexual predators just don't wake up one day and stop predatory behavior. So, yeah, my opinion, based on the facts delivered by him, I would say that he was still having sex with his students. It's pathetic to have to use a position of authority to get sex. Because remember, with people who do that, there's usually no redeeming value to them whatsoever that somebody would want to have sex with them, which is why they're using, which would be one reason why they're using a position of authority to abuse people to get it. Rapists just don't stop raping one day. This user was also said that I used his weakness to exploit. Exploit for what exactly? What did I get out of this? Wait, exploit weakness? That sounds like what he was doing. I also like how this YouTube user said his previous actions would make people think he was a pig. No, a sexual predator would be a far more accurate term. pigs say stuff and act in a certain way. This guy went and had sex with barely legal teenage girls and abused a position of authority to do it. That's a sexual predator, not just a pig. So basically the point of this YouTube user's video was that he had a history of substance abuse, and he made really pretty speeches about it and how he's changed. So therefore all the predatory behavior and all the damage he's caused has been completely negated. Is that basically it? Maybe I should respond to this YouTube user the way their hero responded to me. I don't talk to haters. If you don't take this video down in 24 hours, I'm going to sue you. No, I'm not going to sue you. That would be childish.